I think that everyone needs to understand the vision of the business, first of all, and that's the job of the CEO to set that vision. And then they need to believe in it. So you need a team that believes in the vision that you set. And then the team has to own their area of responsibility. They can't be looking at you to solve every problem. You need the people that can solve their own problems, and they do that by owning the problem themselves. So I would say personal responsibility, a problem-solving approach, and a level of self-sufficiency are all things that I think you need. Honesty as well. It's important that people understand that if there's a problem, they shouldn't feel afraid to bring it to you. You want to uncover that problem and address it, apart from on Friday afternoons. I have a rule that if there's a problem, unless knowing about it on a Friday afternoon allows me to fix it, I'll do something about it, tell me on Monday.
I think I'm going to implement the same.
But if knowing about it is important and I can do something about it on Friday, yeah, I do want to know on Friday afternoons.
So people have to have a very good judgment on how to.
But you can't punish people for mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. So I think it's important in your culture that people feel that they can bring these problems to you, and so you can work on it as a team, figure out how to solve the problem. Yeah. And make sure that they learn from those mistakes. So as long as they learn, I don't have a problem. If you don't learn from it, yeah, then we'll have an issue.
No, you just reminded me. I just wrote an article to the Te Insight magazine here in Brazil, kind of touching on these things. I touch on, that's the benefit of going through formal education. They give you a lot of frameworks to use, and some of them are very useful. So I talked about how you can create trust in interpersonal relationships. It's basically a triad of three things: empathy, authenticity, and logic. So those three things have to be very sound. Of course, we can go into detail why they're not sound in some moments. But that's one of the things that I believe a leader has to kind of focus on every time they make a decision, interact with anyone, talk, because that's going to be the base of the foundations of that kind of culture. There's another model, I can't remember who created it, that is called 5 dysfunctional, I'll have Gabriel put on the screen. It's 5 dysfunctional elements of a team or something like this. And the foundation of that model at the base of the pyramid, it's trust.
Yep.
When that doesn't happen, all the other things that come above don't exist, right?
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Next question from Nicholas from our technical team. He's probably asking a question that he cares a lot. He's asking if you see Syxsense kind of like deep diving even more on security features and issues, kind of like expanding what already exists, like scanning Windows, if you plan on doing that for Linux and so on.
Yeah, so I think at Syxsense, we've really helped define the unified endpoint security space, right? That belief in that it makes sense that you have security technologies and management technologies linked together. It's not just about finding a problem, it's about fixing it. It's the result that matters, right?